Hello folks, I'm Mike Hackley and this is Nick Barbecue Aucoin with ShoppersChoice.com and BBQGuys.com. What we have today is we're going to be doing a video on the new Fire Magic gas grills. You know, we talked about how great Fire Magic has been in the past, and they had all these different models and just a great, one of the most awesome cooking grills on the market today. And yet they come out with a better system. Cooks the same, but just better options. It looks better. I mean, it's a great addition to the Fire Magic line. And we're going to get our grill guru over here to go through all of the three models that they now have and tear them apart and show you all the new great things. Again, Fire Magic, of course, Grill Buddy has done it again. And I'm going to let you take everybody through this and show them what a grill guru you are.
Hi guys, Nick with Shoppers Choice and BBQGuys.com. Wanted to take a little bit of time and visit with you about the new changes that Fire Magic has made to their line of barbecue grills for 2008. And it's real simple. You know, they've got three different collections. They start with the Legacy collection, which is kind of their base model unit. And really, that's what's so neat about Fire Magic, is that they make a grill for just about everybody. And their Legacy unit, like I say, is their starter line. It doesn't have quite all the same features and things that you can do on their two kind of up the line tiers that we're going to talk to you about right now. We're going to start with their Aurora collection. Specifically, we've got the Aurora, model number is A430 barbecue grill. And you can get the Aurora collection in three different sizes, actually three different widths. You can get them in a 24-inch width, a 30, and a 36. And within the 24 and 30-inch size cooking widths, they offer them in two different depths, either an 18-inch depth or a 24-inch depth. And so, you know, specifically we're looking at the A430 version, and what we'll do is we'll talk to you guys about it, and pretty much as you go between the sizes, might be a little different in shape, but ultimately they're going to perform and have real close to the same stuff between them. Alright guys, the Aurora A430 version. First of all, as far as the Fire Magic grills are concerned, you've got an all stainless steel housing that all your inside guts sit on. They've got an attractive domed lid, and what they do is they take and so you don't see any weld marks or creases or what have you, they've actually got a seamless lid that they run a little grinding wheel on and give it a nice polished edge on it. It's a good look. And you know, when I first came across Fire Magic and was looking at their grills many years ago, I said, boy, they just seem kind of bigger than a lot of the barbecues, but you know, specifically they do that you know, on purpose to give a lot of room on the inside of the grill for cooking. Fire Magic is not willing to sacrifice you know, maybe a slightly different, you know, more aerodynamic lid, you know, sacrifice the cooking for that. So they do have a large lid, really gives you a lot of space to do things, rotisserie, the stand-up chickens and turkeys, and so that's, you know, that's part of the reason for the design on their hood. And you know, kind of, you know, working from the top, you know, bottom, again, all stainless steel housing. And like most barbecue grills, Fire Magic gives you a nice warming rack up top for your cooking surface. Just slides out if you need it out. If you were doing the rotisserie or what have you, it also comes out for cleaning. As far as your inside guts, when you're ready to just grill on these Fire Magic barbecue units, on all of their collections of barbecue grills, they're using stainless steel cooking grids. And I know what you're thinking. Hey Nick, everybody uses stainless steel grids. What makes Fire Magic unique, I tell you, they've been doing this for a long, long time, and just like really any business, you know, the guy who's in business for a year doesn't have the experience as the, you know, the plumber who's been doing it for 40 years, and this is just one of those examples. Rather than just a standard stainless steel cooking grid, you know, that's polished and, you know, just like a regular stainless grid, they actually put a matted finish on this stainless steel cooking surface. And so you get the advantages of stainless steel, the durability, the no chipping, things along that nature, but that matted finish actually does a tremendous job as far as helping to keep your food from sticking. And so, neat idea, one of these things that, you know, not everybody does, and it does make Fire Magic stand out a little bit, you know, than its competition that might have a standard stainless steel cooking grill. On every gas grill that's out there on the market, they have some sort of a flame taming device that is something that's in between your cooking grids and your burners that does a couple of things for you. Protects your burners from grease, excess drippings getting all over your burners. Salts from the meats that you cook are terrible for different kind of metals and things like that. So not only does it protect your burners, but by doing so, by keeping the grease off of your burners, it actually helps to prevent against those long-lasting flare-ups. And what Fire Magic uses on their grills is a stainless steel tray that has a series of many perforated holes within it. And when you fire this grill up on high, this stainless steel tray gets very, very, very hot, and the drippings that come off of your cooking grids and come in contact with your flame taming device vaporize, actually, you know, change from, you know, from liquid into smoke, and that smoke flavor in turn rises up from your flame taming device and permeates the meat that you're cooking, and that's where you get a lot of that grilled flavor. Specifically, their design, again, stainless steel. It's got a little baffled wave to it, and you know, comparing this to what other grills may have, you know, used in the past or might still use, a lot have used a series of either ceramic briquettes or rocks that sit on some kind of stainless steel tray. Maybe they don't even sit on a stainless steel tray. Some grills even, you know, going back further in time, maybe used just a rack with the lava rocks over the top. A lot of people have found advantage and you know, preference in this type of flame taming device, because as far as cleaning, rather than having to go through and get all up in between several bricks or what have you, this tray just comes right out. Once you burn this grill on high, it turns just about everything to like a white ash. Take your brush it on each side, and then you set up and ready to go. It's a simpler, you know, method, and you know, everybody wants to, you know, when barbecuing, be out there cooking and then, you know, kind of be part of the party. Nobody wants to be the person who, you know, the day after or that evening is stuck with the intense cleanup. And so, just another neat idea about Fire Magic, how they've been doing it for a while, and it's a little simpler setup. Alright guys, before we move on to the other mechanics of how this grill works, there was something that I wanted to mention to you about. Makes Fire Magic stand out against a lot of its competition. What I want to talk to you about is its ability to be able to be dual fuel, specifically to where you can use charcoal if you want to on their barbecue grills. Now again, this is your flame taming device, and because it's, you know, of its design and its ability to not have to use a porous lava rock or briquette, what one could do is, if they wanted to play around with charcoal, one could actually put charcoal on your flame taming device, use your grill burners to get that charcoal going, and then shut them down and grill with charcoal if you want to. To me, you know, I think that that's for somebody who wants to play, you know, a few times of the year or what have you. But for those that might want to do it more frequent than that, what Fire Magic has for you is an accessory that replaces your flame taming device. It's a charcoal tray. Let you guys take a look. Stainless steel tray, sits on top of your burners, and all your coal sits on this top tray right here. And the advantage of having this rather than just your flame taming device, it's got a little carriage. It kind of holds everything in a tight formation. You've got a tray that they sit on, but also, might be a little tough to see, but you've got a series of baffles underneath your charcoal that helps to keep all of your ash and debris, everything off of your burners. And so this thing is specifically designed for someone who wants to do charcoal with their Fire Magic barbecue grill. And there's a lot of, well, you know, I like to do charcoal sometimes, but I like the convenience of gas. Fire Magic gives you the ability to do that.